So how do we close the recession of trust gap between IT buyers with a priority to solve their problems and ourselves? Technology salespeople who want to help them solve their problems while also providing them with solutions and products. First, let's recap. The recession of trust concept states that this recession and the post-recession economy is not so much about a lack of money and budgets, far from it. As a matter of fact, people have money. They're just saving it, and saving it at rates higher than the last 30 years. So no, the problem isn't money, it's a lack of trust. So the question that you need to ask yourself is, how do we gain their trust? To begin, we have to look at the things we might do or say that hinder the gaining of trust. And quite frankly, there are a lot of traditional technology sales approaches that simply do not work anymore. Now, I would actually say that if you started your sales career selling hardware, software, products, etc., like I have, and I did, then there's a lot that we need to throw away. There's a lot that we've been taught that simply does not help gain trust. Let's look at some examples. First, let's face reality. We're starting from an uphill battle. People in our society are socialized to believe that salespeople are con men, that we will say or do anything to make the sale. We know that's not true. We know we're professionals and that we sincerely want to help our customers. However, the reality is that our image hurts us. So the question that you want to ask yourself after each one of these examples that I give you is, how can I change or alter this image? I kind of like to say that, how can I be the unsalesperson by what I say and what I do? Or, how can I be more of a problem solver or a trusted advisor? Now, my assumption before I continue is that you need to be a trusted advisor. Even if you sell mostly products, you need to be a trusted advisor that someone trusts, their opinion, their expertise, etc. That's just the way the world's going to work now. And if you sell only products and you're not this way, or if you sell products and services and solutions and you're not striving to be a trusted advisor, then your sales career won't be that profitable. You'll be stuck in low-margin businesses. So that's my assumption. So let's go on with the second one. Now, we've been taught to be persistent, but many of us have taken that to the next level. It's called applying pressure. And I laugh because I think it's funny, because many old-timers think that applying pressure lets people know that they're in command, that we control the process, and that we can apply enough pressure. And if we apply enough pressure, then they'll fold. And that especially is prevalent in many pure product sales environments. But in a solution-oriented, consultative environment, that simply won't fly. Third, many of us were taught to use gimmicks and scripts and to act a certain way, and that it's better to be corporate when engaging customers. And so we unknowingly have started to create the backlash that many in the IT world dislike. They begin to see us as artificial and fake. And the marketing, of course, doesn't help, because many people look at the marketing, they see it as hype. So they look at us as salespeople and they say, you must be artificial and fake and overly hyped. In other words, can they believe what we say? So I have always found it better to be yourself. Professional, of course, laid back when appropriate, but always honest. And be real, be authentic. People like authenticity, and they open up to that more, and they begin to trust. So fourth, traditional sales teaches us that sales is like a war. Well, I would actually use that analogy more in the overall business sense, especially when strategizing against your competition over market share, but never with customers. You want to avoid creating an adversarial role with your client. Especially if your goal is to be a trusted advisor, you need to instead create an environment of partnership, honesty, collaboration, and straight talk. Believe me, people will appreciate this approach, and especially your candor. Fifth, another image that we need to fight against is that salespeople have their own interests at heart, or as their first priority. Now, there's a lot of anti-business talk right now, Washington, fat cats, and etc., and this and that. Personally, I don't agree with that, and I see nothing wrong with wanting to make money in sales. I encourage it. However, if you want to be a trusted advisor and make higher margin sales, you need to have your client's best interests as your number one goal. Again, what you do and what you say and how you do things reveals a lot to people. So if you truly have your client's interests at heart, then it will show. Unfortunately, a lot of what we've been taught in previous training courses and what we've learned from other salespeople and watching and observing other salespeople simply does not position us as a trusted advisor. It's really more for an age where product selling was the main game in town. But those days have quickly passed us by, and now we must sell the value of our expertise, sell business value. And if we do that, then we can earn the right to drag along products and services. So there you have it. Some very clear examples on why you should avoid these traditional technology sales approaches. And before we conclude this video, let me say there is definitely good news. As a matter of fact, I would even say it's great news because of the things that we've discussed in a previous video about how this recession has had and continues to have a traumatic effect on people. I have never seen a time when your customers and prospects are screaming and wanting help more than ever. They want to work with people. They want to work with you. They just need to trust you. They want genuine leadership. They don't want to be sold. So finally, if you build trust with people first by how you sell, then they will buy what you sell. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great selling week.